Sunny day after all the winter storm here, and it's great to have it back after 4 or 5 days of foul weather. So the garage is also getting some sunlight, and the bike too. It's another day. I'm gonna start with doing some parts that if I can't put them on the bike, I'll at least assemble other parts together, like the rack, put the lock on, maybe something on the swing arm, maybe some other bits that I have in the room. Get as much done until the engine goes in. Put the rear, putting the rear caliper assembly back together again. Got a new slider pin for the brake pads. Look at that, that's the old one. New ones in here. What a world of difference. Hey, another empty box. This is what we want. This guide bracket is always a nuisance when you're working on the rear wheel. When you take off the caliper, and they drop off. Sometimes, you adds another 5 minutes to the work you're doing, just when you're about to be done. So you can't really make this tight. There we go. See, I wasn't too happy how the bolt was chewing into the rubber as I was tightening here, and I double checked. And indeed, there's this slider collar in there that's too far in that way. So I got it out a bit so the bolt will sit on that, and that's much better. Older me would have just left it as it was, just tighten it up. See the rubber all screwed up. Figured, that looks all right. Oh, classic. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Rear brake caliper in operating shape again. Really curious if how the braking problem is solved. Should be. Fresh seals and all that. New piston, new pin. Jeez, bloody beautiful. Nice and black. If that doesn't help. Like I showed before, the rear fender was too small, not the right fender. So the whole fender LED light thing is going on the back burner. So I'm going to put back the original one, cleaning it out, the inside, assembling it back on the rear fender, and at a later stage see what we can do. So lost one of the plastic bolts or whatever it is that goes in here, one of these silly things. Too flimsy anyway. I'm going for a nice copper Allen key. The nuts in the back should be nice, sturdier too. But so far I've never lost my license plate, so that's been going all right. Making a box now called redundant. It's like these bolts that go at the bottom here that used to hold a reflector in there. I don't want them back in there. And I already have a few others can go in there in case I want them, and I don't have to pick them out from the abyss. Would you look at Fjordland over there? You know, the Radiator guy told me that the glue wears out 3-4 years. So I had this done over a year ago in Western Australia. Completely forgot that a buddy of mine has a replacement back in Holland at his place, because I had it sent to him, but never asked him to send it here. Completely forgot it was there. Could have replaced it. There's also a lot of bent fins on this one. Just try to see if I can straighten out a few, which I have already here. I haven't really cleaned the fan. Should do that. Got the chain sprocket cover, clutch cover, whatever you call it, here. I picked out of the basket of other parts. Completely forgot about it. It's one of those parts too that has become, might as well paint it. So we're gonna sand it up, rough it up, 400, 600, and then give it a nice satin black look. It's a mystery. Futile search from the pots for the bolt for the mudguard. So I'll pick one from the bolt yard. I might get really comfortable with that, just grabbing stuff from here. Different sizes. That's all I got at the moment. See this? This is what makes the rear rack crooked. This is not good. A lot more effect on it than expected. I'm gonna try and straighten that right hand bit out. Recommended using the adjustable spanner on here. We have a whack at it now. More of a pull. Can't put the chain guide on yet onto the swing arm because I lost the washer, can't find it. And I don't remember putting it in place, but I remember washing it, but that was in December. And it being next to the bucket. So, gotta order that. Order that for later. I'm gonna put new stainless steel brake line on there, which is going to replace the original, which has worked really well. Even when it had a crack on the outside, it didn't matter. It just kept going. Sweet. My stainless steel. This one's covered in a clear rubber though. The front one isn't. This is nice.
It all looks great. 400 years later, we buying our own chains. The light is before us, brother, so the devil working hard. Real family stick together.
Okay, to fit the chain guard, you need to just widen one of the holes slightly to the right. Well, that fits, but not too happy with the color of the bolts, of course. Yeah, those definitely need to go black. Other than that, this will look mighty fine.